Imagine living in a place where you can't choose the color of your own car. Turkmenistan is one of the most fascinating and least known countries in the world. With a history spanning thousands of years and stunning landscapes, this country captivates even the most seasoned travelers. From cities clad in marble to a burning crater that never goes out, Turkmenistan is a destination that surprises and fascinates. Get ready to discover 17 incredible facts about this exciting land. Before we start the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It's free, and it encourages me to keep bringing more quality content to you. 1. Turkmenistan is located in Central Asia and borders the Caspian Sea to the west. To the north, it borders Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, while to the east and southeast it shares borders with Uzbekistan and Afghanistan. To the south, the country borders Iran. Turkmenistan is largely desert, with the Karakum Desert covering a significant portion of its territory. Its strategic location along the historical Silk Road connects Central Asia with the Middle East, and the country has access to the Caspian Sea, facilitating trade and energy routes abroad. 2. The ancient history of Turkmenistan goes back thousands of years, with evidence of prosperous civilizations that thrived in the region. During the Bronze Age, Turkmenistan was home to the Bactria-Margiana civilization, also known as the Bactria-Margiana Archaeological Complex, one of the most advanced cultures of Central Asia. Located along the oases and rivers that cross the Karakum Desert. This civilization, which existed from about 2200 BCE to 1700 BCE, was known for its elaborate fortified cities, advanced metallurgy artifacts, and intricate burial practices. Additionally, Turkmenistan was part of the historic Silk Road and served as a significant trading hub between East and West. The region was also ruled by various empires over time, including the Achaemenid Empire, the Parthian Empire, and the Sassanid Empire, reflecting its strategic and cultural importance. 3. Ashgabat, the capital of Turkmenistan, is a true architectural spectacle. The city holds the world record for the most white marble buildings globally, a real tribute to the neoclassical style. Founded in 1881, Ashgabat was almost entirely destroyed in 1948 by a devastating earthquake, leaving only a few buildings standing. Nevertheless, the city was completely rebuilt and now stands as an example of resilience and modernity. Ashgabat's architecture is characterized by grand buildings and impressive monuments, including the Turkmenbashi Mosque, one of the largest in Central Asia, and the Monument of Neutrality, a 95-meter tall tower topped with a golden statue of the country's first president, Saparmurat Niyazov. The wide streets and well-maintained parks add to the city's sense of grandeur and order. Ashgabat is also home to the Tolkuchka Bazaar, one of Central Asia's liveliest markets where you can find everything from traditional carpets to camels. It's a place where modernity and tradition intersect, offering a unique experience for visitors and locals alike. Speaking of unique experiences, one of the most fascinating in the country is known as the Hell of Darvaza. 4. The Hell of Darvaza is a natural phenomenon and one of the strangest and most impressive sights in Turkmenistan. It is a gas crater that has been burning continuously since 1971. It all started when Soviet geologists were searching for gas and accidentally discovered an underground cave full of gas. To prevent the poisonous gas from spreading, they decided to set it on fire, hoping the flames would extinguish within a few days. More than 5 decades later, the crater is still burning, offering a spectacle of eternal fire. The crater is about 70 meters in diameter and 30 meters deep. At night, the glow of the flames is visible for miles, illuminating the Karakum Desert and creating an almost surreal atmosphere. The Hell of Darvaza is a popular tourist attraction that draws adventurers and curious visitors from around the world who want to witness this natural phenomenon up close. 5. Turkmenistan has a remarkable peculiarity: the restriction on choosing the color of cars. To maintain uniformity and aesthetics in the cities, the government has mandated that vehicles must predominantly be white. This decision is intended not only to create a cohesive appearance on the streets, but also to reflect the country's hot climate, as light colors help reduce heat absorption. As a result, residents of Turkmenistan have little to no choice in personalizing the color of their cars and adhere to this rule, which reflects the country's urban control and planning. 6. Turkmen culture is rich and diverse, deeply rooted in ancient traditions that reflect the nomadic lifestyle of the Turkmen people. Turkmen carpets are famous worldwide for their intricate patterns and exceptional quality, and are considered an important part of the country's cultural heritage. Each carpet tells a story with patterns and symbols, passed down through generations. Additionally, Nowruz, the Persian New Year, is celebrated with great enthusiasm and includes various traditional festivities like music, dance, and feasts. Hospitality is a fundamental part of Turkmen life. Visitors are often welcomed with tea and bread in their homes, and it is customary for families to offer guests the best of their food and hospitality. 7. The official language of Turkmenistan is Turkmen, a Turkic language from the Altaic language family. Since the 1990s, Turkmen has been written in a modified version of the Latin alphabet, replacing the Cyrillic alphabet that was used during the Soviet era. This change was part of a larger effort to distance the country from Russian influence and assert Turkmenistan's national identity. Turkmen is spoken by about 7 million people, primarily in Turkmenistan, but also by Turkmen communities in Iran, Afghanistan, and other neighboring countries. 8. The predominant religion in Turkmenistan is Islam, with about 93% of the population practicing the Muslim faith, primarily the Sunni branch of Hanafi Islam. Islam arrived in the region in the 7th century through Arab conquerors and has since been an integral part of the cultural and spiritual identity of the Turkmen people. Religion influences many aspects of daily life, from hospitality to celebrations and rituals. In addition to Muslims, there are small communities of Russian Orthodox Christians, remnants from the Soviet era, and other minor religious groups. 9. The infrastructure and architecture in Turkmenistan are impressive and reflect both the rich history and the modern ambitions of the country. Ashgabat, the capital, is famous for its white marble buildings and grand monuments. Rebuilt after a devastating earthquake in 1948, the city now showcases a blend of neoclassical and modern styles, with prominent structures such as the Neutrality Monument and the Turkmenbashi Mosque. In addition to Ashgabat, other cities in the country also feature remarkable infrastructure. 10. Hospitality is one of the cornerstones of Turkmen culture, and generously and warmly welcoming visitors is a deeply rooted tradition in the country. Turkmens are known for their warm reception, often offering guests tea, bread, and traditional dishes. It is not uncommon for visitors to be invited to share meals and even stay overnight, especially in rural areas. 11. Since 1995, Turkmenistan has pursued a neutrality policy officially recognized by the United Nations. This stance means that the country stays away from military alliances and does not participate in international conflicts, instead focusing on maintaining good relations with all countries. This policy is central to Turkmenistan's national identity and is frequently highlighted by the government in speeches and official documents. 12. Turkmen cuisine is a vibrant reflection of the country's nomadic traditions and regional influences. One of the most popular dishes is plav, a rice dish with lamb, carrots, and spices, often served at large celebrations and feasts. Another traditional dish is shashlik, marinated and grilled meat skewers, which are highly appreciated across the country. Turkmens also consume many dairy products, reflecting their nomadic roots. Chorek is a round, flat bread baked in a clay oven and frequently served with meals. 13. The traditional clothing of Turkmenistan is rich in color and detail, reflecting the country's cultural heritage. Turkmen women are known for their long, colorful dresses called koynek, often adorned with intricate embroidery and handmade details. These dresses are typically worn with veils or headscarves that vary by region. Men traditionally wear koynek, a long robe often paired with loose pants and a belt. For special occasions like weddings and festivals, both men and women may wear more elaborate clothing decorated with jewelry and accessories that highlight the country's cultural richness. 14. The festivals and local markets in Turkmenistan are a lively celebration of the country's culture and traditions. One of the most important events is Nowruz, the Persian New Year, celebrated on March 21st. This festival marks the beginning of spring and is celebrated with feasts, dances, music, and banquets. People wear their best clothes, exchange gifts, and prepare special dishes for the occasion. 15. Turkmenistan has some of the world's largest natural gas reserves, and this resource plays a central role in its economy. The Galkinish gas field, the second largest in the world, is a key economic driver for the country. The export of natural gas to China, Russia, and Iran contributes a significant portion of the country's revenue, supporting both development and economic stability. The Turkmen government has heavily invested in natural gas infrastructure, including the construction of pipelines that cross the Asian continent. In addition to natural gas, Turkmenistan also has significant oil and mineral resources that contribute to the country's economy. 16. The education system in Turkmenistan faces significant challenges, despite efforts to improve access to education. The quality of teaching and educational infrastructure are areas of concern. Since independence, the education system has struggled due to reforms that have not achieved all desired goals. Many schools in rural areas lack adequate resources, and the restructuring of educational cycles is still ongoing. 17. Sports play a central role in Turkmenistan's national culture, with football being the most popular, followed by traditional wrestling, known as gorch, and equestrian sports, highlighting the historical significance of horses in Turkmen society. Horse racing, especially with the famous Akalteke breed, is an exciting event that draws large crowds. The country has also gained prominence by hosting the Asian Martial Arts Games and the Indoor Games in 2017, emphasizing its role in regional and international sports. Did you discover these fascinating facts about Turkmenistan? This country in Central Asia is truly a place of contrasts and riches, where tradition meets modernity and lush nature meets arid landscapes. From the marble architecture in Ashgabat to the Darvaza crater, Turkmenistan offers a range of surprises for anyone looking to learn more about it. If you enjoyed this adventure, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.